So what's up everybody, it's Rodak from Rodak Survival back with another video today. Now today guys, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I got a new hockey stick, and then I need to retake my old hockey stick. So what I'm going to be doing guys is I'm going to be talking about a topic that I've wanted to talk about for a little bit now, but I just didn't know how to, get it out. But I figured if I got to retape these things, might as well retape them, while I'm talking to you guys, for the game this coming week. So why not get you guys set up? Oh yeah, guys, I got a new stick. I don't know if you'll be able to see the difference here, but so let me turn you guys around. So you can see these are the sticks right here. So the one over here on the left is the one I was using, and the one over here on the right is the one that I got now. And so as you can see, I don't know if you can see that very well, but the one on the right, the new one I got, has a little bit more open at the toe of the stick. It's a lot more curved at the toe of the stick. So let me get you guys down there a little bit more. Tux wants to come say hey. So left one, old stick, right one is the new stick. I don't know if you can see it down by the toe. It's a lot, there's a huge difference in the curve down there. So why not, let's get these things taped up and I'll talk to you guys here in just a second. Alright guys, so now that I got you all set up, I got the stick here. I got one of my sticks. This is my old stick. I'm going to be using this one, as a backup, just in case the other one snaps, ever breaks, anything like that. We got the tape right here, and then let's go ahead and jump right into it, guys. So what I wanted to talk about, guys, today is I wanted to talk about accepting your own responsibility. Now, this is something that I've struggled with a lot, and I think a lot of people do, simply because we feel it's always easier to put the blame somewhere else instead of putting the blame on yourself. It's harder to admit that you were wrong than it was to just say someone else was wrong. And so let me go ahead and get this started. So what I mean by that is, recently some things have happened in my life to where I made, a mistake. And what I mean by that is I've said and done some things to cause some people not to want to interact with me anymore. I've pushed away people that I've cared about for acting this way, and it was all because I didn't know how to control my anger. I wanted to be in control of everything, and it was one of those things where the pressure and stress of everything got to me, and I snapped. And it's something that, I'm really regretting now, because people that I genuinely cared for in my life no longer want anything to do with me in their life. And so it's taken a few days, it's taken over a week now, for me to be able to make this video for you guys, because I just didn't know what to say. I knew that in the moment I was wrong, but I was so angry that I just lost it. And that's what I want to talk about today, guys, is I have to accept that responsibility, that I messed up. Like, this was something I did to myself. Can't blame anybody else for it, and I have to accept that responsibility. And so that's what I've come to realize, guys, is accepting your responsibility isn't easy. It is something that I don't think any of us want to do, because like I said, it's just a whole lot easier to blame everybody else. And now I could do what I was doing in the situation, and for the first few days being sad, mad, angry, and put all the blame on someone else other than myself. And that's what I did. And I realized the more I thought about it, the more I got angry, the more I was just mad at the world. And then it started to affect my relationships outside of that one relationship, because I was so mad and angry that I ruined other relationships because of it. And I was just thought everybody was against me. And that was my mindset. And let me tell you right now, guys, that's the wrong mindset. Like, you have people out there that genuinely care for you. You need to hold them close, near and dear to your heart. You know, and do whatever you can to make them feel loved, to show them that you care, you know, and there's really no other way to put it other than that. Like, I am the reason why this happened. My actions, my words, everything, they are the reason why this happened. And I have to accept that responsibility. And now, it has made it a little bit easier to get over these things, even though I don't think I'll ever be fully... Alright, sorry about that, let me grab the other stick, but getting back to what I was saying, you know, I think it'll hurt forever to know that someone that cared for you as much as they did, people that you cared for as much as you did, and that you hurt them. It's not something easy that's easy to deal with, and like I said, I don't think it'll ever go away. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to look at this situation in the best way possible of how can I learn from this. And you know, a big part of me learning from this is learning from the fact that, you know, I can't control everything. And even though I can't control anything, to understand that something is out of my control and that I need to let it be. And it's something that, you know, really something I need to work on. I can't control everything, and I don't need to get mad at things when I can't control them. Because it's led me to the situation here that, you know, 3 of the biggest people in my life that you know, they don't want to see me anymore. And it's a tough pill to swallow, but it's something that I have to do. And I was at my lowest point that I've ever been at, guys, you know, over this past week. I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to make videos. I just wanted to be alone. I just wanted to be alone. And, you know, at your deepest point and at your darkest place, I think that's when you find out, you know, that's where the growth takes place in who you are as a person. And after sitting there realizing that this was all my fault, there is nobody else to blame other than my own. And after accepting that responsibility, it wasn't easy, and it's still not easy. It's still something that, you know, I'm depressed because of it. Like, you know, you want to do whatever you can to take it back, but this is life, guys, and you can't take what you say or, you know, the actions that you do, you can't take them back. Once they're done, they're done. And so, you know, this is the first step in the process, you know, is like accepting my responsibility that, you know, it is my fault. There's no one else to blame other than my own. And, you know, it was really hard to do. To become better from this situation, and it's one of those things where I wish it didn't have to end the way it ended. I wish it didn't have to be the way it was. I wish I could go back, change time, and do it all over again. And I know that I would do it differently, but, you know, there is no rewind, pause, or anything like I said on life. I got it. My rewind, or my do better, is to take this situation and learn from it. So that's what I'm trying to do, guys. And the reason I wanted to do this video while I was taping these sticks up together is because I see it as this tape right here. You know, the old beat up tape that was on this stick, that is the old me. You know, and the new tape that is going on the stick, you know, this is the new me. You know, throwing away the old, learning from it. You know, going all the way down to your lowest point that you've ever felt like as a human being. And reevaluating yourself and reinventing yourself. And so that's what the metaphor to this video is, guys. It's, say, while I'm taping this stick up, it's to remind myself that yes, mistakes can happen and you may regret it, but if I never change the tape on the stick, the quality of it is just going to keep going down. It's just going to keep getting more broken and more damaged, and it's never going to help me out. But if I remove it, remove the old habits of mine, you know, whatever they may be, change it, evaluate it, and then retape it back up, that's my evolution in life. That is me growing as a person. That's me changing who I am. And it's not going to change me completely and all, you know, and hardly, but as far as that aspect goes, yes, that needs to change. So that's what I'm doing right now with this stick. Is I'm changing the old and improving it with the new. And that's what I'm trying to do in life right now, guys. Next time something happens and it's in your direct control, you can't blame anybody else other than yourself what happens. Whether it's you want to go do something with your life, your job, there's no one else to blame other than yourself. You get mad at someone, yell, scream, punch someone, whatever it may be, that is all on you because you are in control of yourself. It's much easier to just blame everybody else for our problems. That's why the victim mentality is a very common thing in today's society, because it's easier to play the victim because it's harder to make a change. And that's what this tape represents, guys. That's what it represents for me. I have to take responsibility. I have to own it, you know. I have to man up to it. I have to own it. I made the mistake, and now I have to own it. I have to live with it. And it hurts. It hurts me every single day. I've cried every single day because of it, because I love these people with all my heart. You know, and I don't know what the future holds. I could very, you know, very well never see them or speak to them again. And like I said, as tough as a pill it is to swallow, I know that it's my fault and I have to accept that responsibility. So, it's done here, guys. And so am I. This new tape represents the new me. Now I'll have to retape this again someday, but it's just like life. You gotta keep evolving, you gotta keep changing. You can't stay the same person forever, guys. And I don't want to end up a lonely person. Right now, I have a few people in my corner, but I feel like the loneliest person in the world because I did it to myself. So learn from my mistakes, guys. You know, take responsibility for your actions. And before you complete those actions, make sure that's what you want to say and that's what you want to do before you say and do those things. So, I will see you all in a later video, guys. Peace.